They all say it isn't possible to have a no-fuss turnkey bathroom renovation. Bathrooms by Design are the secret. Complete turnkey bathrooms from design to completion. All their own trades, all the big brands, and just look at these showrooms. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection. Bathrooms by Design, complete turnkey bathrooms without the fuss. Bathrooms by Design. Give them a call.
Maybe I think maybe start with this new sort of product range here, Tasha, that's out, the Switch Mix. Maybe talk to sort of the viewers and that and explain to them what this Switch Mix sort of is about. You know, like obviously, you know, me and Heath know and yourself know what you can do with it. Maybe if you want to take the reins and sort of explain.
Well, it's exciting, isn't it? Switch Mix. I mean, what is it? Tell us. Go from ground up.
Yeah, so Switch Mix is our universal in-wall body, which probably sounds like Japanese potentially to the viewers, but traditionally, when you put a body in the wall for a wall mixer, which is not too dissimilar from this product here. But when you put this in the wall, traditionally, it's quite unique to the brand and to the model. And basically to swap that later down the track, you have to remove the tiles and remove that body out of the wall. So as you guys would know, dealing with tiles, you know, tiles change over quite regularly and it's very difficult to get the same batch, the same product, you know, years later. So you can see
you don't want to be doing, do you? You don't want to be ripping off tiles.
This here is basically, for the viewers that don't really know, this is basically the hot and cold tap.
Correct.
Your shower or your bath.
Yes. So we do a version of this for the bath and for the wall basin as well, which has a spout component to it also. And what this does allow for is, as we know these days, you know, and as you can see in front of us there,
Colours.
Colours are a huge thing. Trends are changing very rapidly these days. And so with this technology, the customer could actually rebuy just the front portion of the product.
So you're telling me this goes in the wall.
Yep.
Colour goes on.
So that goes in the wall as it is like that.
Yep.
And then they will waterproof all onto this product.
Yep.
Then they'll tile down onto this product.
Yep.
Trim it off to where the tile face is so that it's nice and flush.
Yes.
And then when they're ready to put on what they'll call the second fix, which is basically your external parts that you see, you then remove out this cap and then you would screw in your external parts. So basically these sort of parts here.
Okay, so to make it simple for viewers at home, if I choose a black or let's say a brushed nickel, and in 2 years' time, my partner comes home and says, honey, we want black tapware. We can do that with the Switch Mix.
Without pulling the wall
apart. You can do it yourself.
Wow, now that's incredible to know, isn't it? I mean, and that's probably worth its weight in gold. But that's got to be an industry changer, game changer.
It is. It
has
is.
to be.
Yeah.
Not everybody's doing that.
No, I mean, most brands are starting to adapt this sort of technology. Our product is unique in that we have the largest range in the industry at the moment. So at the moment, this one body would do 56 different mixes and that will just continue to grow. So it's a lot of options. We also are unique in having that waterproofing sleeve. So that is patented to our technology. And also we don't supply the cartridge with that in-wall body. There is so traditionally, again, that cartridge, which is basically what opens the valve to bring your hot or cold water in and out to stop or start the flow, basically. Without that product in there and the initial install, you risk, with it in there, you risk damaging it through the testing phase. Whereas by not having it in there, you can do all your testing without any damage to the cartridge internally.
Do you want to talk us through your nice little snazzy colour swatches here that we can see at the front of the camera there?
So everyone knows chrome. Chrome is still number one. It definitely has great longevity, very timeless kind of finish. So you've got chrome.
Is it still popular? Is chrome still in? Is that still your big seller?
It's still roughly 40% of sales. Okay. So it's definitely still the dominant colour. Sometimes that does come down to price
What was that word you just said then?
Dominant. Don't get excited. So yeah, it is still number one, but we do also have matte black, which is still popular, but we're definitely starting to see a decline in matte black. And
I remember
metallic
when
finishes.
black was big. When
Yeah.
I came into the industry, sort of 10
Everyone
years,
wanted black, didn't
12
they?
years ago,
Black.
black was it. Black was the colour, yeah.
It's
So
held really strong for a long time, but it is starting to subside now, and we're really seeing brush nickel.
Which is this one, isn't it? This is the brush
This is the
nickel.
brush
This
nickel,
one, yeah.
yeah.
I think that's
So-
the one now, isn't it?
It's beautiful, yeah. Brush nickel is really lovely. Brushed carbon is a softer brush matte black option, I guess. So it's got that metallic, but it's not quite as harsh as what black can be. So that's a nice alternative if you still want a little bit more of a masculine kind of finish.
Yep.
The brushed carbon is really lovely, and also the brushed gold is just very pretty.
Gold's nice still.
It is really nice. So, and you'll notice with our colours as well, like when you touch our products, they don't fingerprint. So that is part of, as we said before, we're not the cheapest. Quality is really important to us, and things like that.
I think
why
that's
our prices.
important to know. You know, like, because when people come into a store, they do predominantly walk around and look at the price. So tell us and tell the people watching the Bathroom Pod here, what's the main reason of the price point?
It's hard to say there's one main reason because it is obviously a combination of things. Yeah. So because our brand is so design focused and we obviously are creating new design, that costs money to do. We're creating new technologies, we're creating new styles in the industry. That takes a lot of manpower to do that to start with. We have 9 full-time engineers and designers in our head office.
So you're putting a lot into the technology of
Correct.
it, aren't you?
Yeah. And just finessing the details. We have a couple of multi-million-dollar 3D printers that we can then obviously print the product. We can run water through the prototypes, test it, all that sort of thing. And then when we're creating those new technologies, sometimes we will have to patent those technologies as well. So again, that's a
It's all
costly
money.
kind of exercise to do.
They all say it isn't possible to have a no-fuss turnkey bathroom renovation. Bathrooms by Design are the secret. Complete turnkey bathrooms from design to completion. All their own trades, all the big brands, and just look at these showrooms. So while you're flat out with all things life, Bathrooms by Design deliver perfection. Bathrooms by Design, complete turnkey bathrooms without the fuss. Bathrooms by Design.